In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. And this is what's happening. Dogs. People on television.
What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, they're eating the dogs, allegedly. Now there are like militants marching the streets. In Springfield, Ohio, we've seen what's happened to Aurora. It's absolutely insane. We know that pets went missing in Springfield. We know that the mayor has acknowledged it, or people have said this to the mayor for some amount of time. In fact, I will remind people, breaking, President Trump was right. Springfield city manager, the one that told ABC so they could fact check him that it wasn't happening. Here is a meeting.
Laws and culture is 180 degrees different of what they're used to. And one of the things that I heard that bothered me very much, and I've actually had quite a few people contact me here lately, is some pretty horrid things occurring to domesticated animal in the neighborhood. We've had some stuff in the park that again, they're being taken advantage of for reasons other than, and if you shake your head, Brian.
No. I asked me if there was proof.
Okay,
just don't have proof of it.
There's freaking out. By the way, this was in March. Laws
and culture is 180 degrees different of what they're used to. And one of the things that I heard that bothered me very much, I've actually had quite a few people contact me here lately, is some pretty horrid things occurring to domesticated animal in the neighborhood. We've had some stuff in the park that again, they're being taken advantage of for reasons other than, and if you shake your head, Brian.
No. I asked me if there was proof.
Okay,
just don't have proof of it.
I have the same thing. People that have confided in me have asked me for anonymity. I can't give their names up.
So everyone's just, it's just a grand conspiracy, right? How about this video? Maine neighborhood, I think this is in Bangor, Maine, on edge after 16 cats disappear. Wildlife officials don't believe a wild animal is to blame.
This is the last street that she was seen on.
2 weeks ago, Ann Foster's cat, Frankie Blue Eyes, went out at night as she usually does. But this time, she never came home.
She's so amazing and lovable. It's really a hole in my heart without her.
Frankie is one of at least 16 cats in Bangor's Fairmount neighborhood that have gone missing in the past 2 months.
They just disappeared without a trace.
It's been a month since Matt Morgan's cat Eloise went missing. Morgan says in the time that he's lived in the neighborhood, this influx is unusual.
There was never this kind of spike of this kind of activity. And the animals that disappeared, they either were found, later, or it just wasn't at that rate.
None of these cats have been found, making it hard for cat owners to get closure.
It's like you're in grief, but you can't really grieve because you don't know if they're...
I wonder if these are cat owners for Kamala. By the way, I've got a suspicion to share with you. Okay, just hold on, it's coming.
Actually gone.
What's on many neighbors' minds is, why did this happen? Bangor's animal control officer, Trisha Bruin, who is investigating these incidents, says she believes the cats were killed by wildlife. But she says it's possible some cats ran away and will return or were stolen. The Maine Department of...
Yeah, a lot of people stealing regular old cats. A lot of people stealing just regular old cats. We're not talking about, you know, some show cat or whatever, Sinks cats. We're talking about run-of-the-mill, you know, instead of using the litter box, they lose your shoe, house cats. Okay? 20 missing in a short period of time?
Of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife, though, does not believe it's wildlife, as foxes, coyotes, and fishers have always been in the area.
But my question is, where's her collar? Where's her remains if it was an animal?
No remains.
No remains, no collar. If some animal was getting after these suddenly and out of nowhere, there would have been, I don't know how to put this in a kind way. There would be messes to be found, right? There'd be collars. You know, I don't think, you know, they tried to say, oh, it was a cougar. Up to 20 cats reported missing from Bangor neighborhood. A single neighborhood. Authorities doubt wildlife is blamed. Now, there could be some sort of like Dahmer character, you know, some lunatic psychopath, you know, scooping up all these, you know, all these little kitties and putting them in places where, you know, I don't know, doing terrible things to them. I think that one of the, you know, that is a thing. Like serial killers, they do go after animals, but the fact that they're trying to say, oh, it was a cougar. Oh, wait, Bangor just welcomes approximately 150 refugees. Guess where they're from? Haitians represent the third highest country of origin for refugees settled in the Bangor area by the Catholic Charity. Bangor ACO says a bobcat got 20 house cats. A bobcat. Does anybody believe that a single bobcat was just going through house cats like water? Just blowing through these things? Are you joking? That's 20 people in a single neighborhood. In a month. And these bobcats never exist in this neighborhood before, and now suddenly they exist? If a bobcat was doing all this, there would be collars. There would be bones. There would be animal parts. There would be scenes where you could see everything splayed out.
Of any cats have been found, but Foster remains hopeful that she'll get answers.
I'm not going to give up hope on Frankie, but I'm hoping she comes home soon.
She's not. She's dead. And she was probably eaten. Or some psycho has them in their basement. 16 cats, sorry. Nearly 20 cats gone, and not a single amount of remains. If there was a bobcat, there'd be scat to track it by. If it was a bobcat, in that scat, you would be finding cat bones. You would also probably be finding collars.
Found, but Foster remains hopeful that she'll get answers.
I'm not going to give up hope on Frankie, but I'm hoping she comes home soon. And everybody else's cats, they're amazing. And they're such an important part of the family.
Right now, Bruin says that pet owners should keep their animals inside at night and supervise them during the day to ensure their safety. In Bangor, Katie Delaney, News Center, Maine.
Not mentioned anywhere in there Neighborhood and authorities doubt wildlife is to blame. Now, again, it could be just some weirdo creepazoid. It could just be some weirdo creepazoid Dahmer weirdo doing this stuff. Bangor Animal Control is continuing to investigate the mysterious disappearances of cats in a single neighborhood, 20 cats. Officials say multiple cats could be responsible for the recent uptick in unexplained vanishing felines. Animal control officers for Bangor Police Department on Monday said that the recent wave of residents reporting their cats missing began this summer and is now close to 20. We haven't had much to go on. Various species of wildlife frequent the area because people are known to behave badly. What? Oh, people are known to behave badly, Bruin said. Added that the department is still investigating any leads. Like any Maine community, Bangor has coyotes, foxes, fishers, eagles, and owls, all within city limits. It's likely multiple species are responsible. So just now, for the first time in history, 20 cats have gone missing and you have no remains. If any one of these things, owls, what else did they try to say? Bobcats, coyotes, foxes. By the way, a fox probably isn't taking a cat. Probably isn't taking a cat. Any of these people, not one of them have the remains of their cat. You mean to tell me that that was wildlife doing it? Now, I'm not saying it was Haitians. But I'm saying that there seems to be a lot of pets going missing in Springfield linked to Haitians. And there seems to be a nice big group of Haitians that was imported into Bangor, Maine, right before this problem happened. If cats were going missing constantly in this small neighborhood, 20, by the way, in a short period of time, every year, wouldn't the police have come out and said, well, yeah, every year this happens? And I would strongly doubt that owls would be prey, would attack full-grown cats. Perhaps kittens, but not full-grown cats. Foxes, highly unlikely. Some cats are bigger than foxes. You know, I don't know. It could be some serial psychopath doing it. But I don't believe that it was wildlife. I mean, 20? The comments, you know, let's be honest, it's the Haitians in Maine now. Well, yeah, I did my research, and the Catholic Church or the Christian Church is bringing Haitians in there. So, I don't know. Is it? I'm not saying I have evidence of it, but I'm saying that it seems like wherever these people go, pets and dogs end up missing. I hope you were informed by this video. Remember to vote Trump in 2024.